Hi everyone, so today we're gonna check how to get the best out of the MicroREC with the MicroREC app. So first thing you're gonna have to do is to log in. You can use Apple to log in, or you can also use Google or Facebook or your email. So any login method works. Once you log in, I'm gonna log in with my Apple ID. Okay. So you can directly go to the camera to see the different controls that we have here. So the first thing I'm gonna do is adjust for the rotation. So the beam splitter introduces a rotation in the image, so we need to compensate for that. And you can see here, now it's perfect. So the finger is entering from the right, and you can see it on the right also in the image. So the next thing you can also change is the focus to make it manual focus so that you are on focus on the same thing you are on the oculars. So the camera doesn't move the focus all the time and you're always in the right focal point. The next thing you can also change is the exposure, just in case the illumination settings are different in the OR or in the slit lamp. You can also adjust for that with our exposure feature here. And the white balance is also here for you to change it. So with the MicroREC app, you have the option to switch between camera or picture mode and video mode. So basically, clicking here, you can switch between both. And in the video mode, you can select which video quality you want to record with. So we have 720, 180, and 4K. And different FPS, so frames per second, 30 or 60. You're also allowed to choose between audio enable or disable, depending on what you prefer. If you want to be talking during the recording and you want to save things for your students, for example, you can also do that. So the video quality, you can choose whatever you want. Just keep in mind, the higher the video quality, the higher the file it's gonna get. So we know taking really good images and videos are nice, but trying to find the right recording is also can be hard. So basically we allow in the MicroREC app to create sessions where you can organize your data with the patient ID. We're gonna create, for example, a patient ID called test patient. You can add any comment related to that session. So for example, first visit or anything that is useful to you. And you can also add tags to be able to search and filter later on and to find the procedures later. So we can write here, for example, cataract. So we select the tag, we click on the patient consent, and then any picture or video that we take right now, it's gonna be assigned to that session. So basically afterwards, you're gonna be able to find the data belonging to that patient quick and easy. So you go to gallery and you see here that we have the test patient with cataract first visit with the videos and the images. So if you're an ophthalmologist or an optometrist, please make sure you go to settings and to your profile and make sure the profession that you have there is ophthalmology or optometrist. The reason why I say this is basically when you go back to the camera, you can see here two new buttons that says OS/OD, so for the right and the left eye. And when you take pictures or videos, you can always know which of the patient's eyes you were recording. So you can go back here and you can see that on the top right corner, which eye it was taken from. And if you want to add more images for the other eye, you can also do that. And you will never lose the reference. So we know when you have a lot of data and a lot of sessions, it can be hard to find the right video that you want to show to your colleagues. So that's why we implemented the search and filter buttons. They are here on the gallery in the top right corner. And if you click on the search, you can select which day you want to find the video from. You can also search by patient ID. So for example, we can check for the test patient that we created before, and you can see that we have two sessions there. And you can also filter by tag. So if you put like a tag for cataract, for example, and you want to search for all the cataract procedures you have done, you can always go back and see only those. So if you click here, it takes you to the correct session. Filtering works pretty similar. You can also click on, for example, the tag, patient ID, or selecting the dates, and it will filter them on the gallery view. So it might be easier to see the different sessions that you have. Another cool feature that we have is the option to add watermark to your images and videos. So here you can select which watermark you want to be seen on your pictures. So you can select the date, the patient ID, the tags, or some custom text if you want to write your name or the clinic you're working in. And basically you select which ones you want to be there. And when you take a picture, you'll see now the images have the tags, the date, and the watermark from us on them. So yeah, make sure you use it. It's really useful. So if you're in a rush and you have to take pictures quickly, but you don't have time to add the patient ID or any information, you can also just go to the quick camera button. So basically take pictures, take videos, do whatever you have to do. We know sometimes things happen quickly and you don't have time, but you can always go back to that session and click on the edit button and add any information that you want to keep things organized afterwards. So we're always happy to hear your feedback and your suggestions. So if you go back to settings and you click on suggestions, basically you can fill out the form and let us know about any bugs, any new features, or any cool thing that you would like us to introduce in this. So one of the cool features we have introduced in the MicroREC App Pro is the ability to edit your videos inside the app. So basically if you go here, you click on your video and you click on the edit button, there are many different things you can do right now. So you can adjust the brightness, the contrast, the saturation. Basically, you have many different controls that you can play around to be able to get the best video possible that you want. The other option is to trim the video. If you took a 1 hour recording and you're only interested in 5 minutes, you can always cut that video to those 5 minutes that you're interested in. You can also transform, crop, and rotate the video. So if for some reason you forgot to adjust for the rotation, you can do it afterwards. That's no problem right now. And you can also cut the video to whatever you're interested in. Another cool option is the ability to write text on the video. So you can write, for example, foreign body. So we can see there's something there on the cornea. So we are gonna write it down to let people know that there was something there. And we can change the color to make it more visible. You can also change the font. If you don't like this font and you want to play around with different font types, feel free to do it. And the last thing we added is the option to mark things on the video. So basically you have a brush. You can select the color of the brush, the size, and the hardness also. And we are gonna select the blue one, for example, and we're gonna say there's something there. So when you save this and you export it, you get 2 videos, one with all the editions you have done and the original one. So here is the edited one, and you get also the original one in case you want to keep both and you want to keep doing more editing to the original one. Or if you want to save some storage space and you don't really need the original one, you can always delete it. So the other part we are launching with the MicroREC App Pro is MicroREC Connect. So if you go to settings here, you can click on Web App, MicroREC Connect, and you can find the URL where you can find the web application that we have developed. So you can see all your images and sessions on any device that you want. So either on your computer, on your tablet, or on other phones. So basically the idea is also you can access it from our website. So you can click on the login button here that we have added, and you should log in using the same account you have using your MicroREC app. For me, it was the Apple ID, so that's the same one I'm going to be using here. It's letting me log in, continue. And basically here you can see that all of the images that I took today and all of the sessions are already here. So basically if I take new pictures now, and I go back, they are going to show up instantly on any device that you have. So it's a data management platform made easy. So you can also do many things here on the web app. You can also edit the sessions, so you can add the patient ID, different comments, different tags, so that you can get the most out of the MicroREC and the MicroREC app. So as we said, MicroREC Connect allows you to check your images and your session data on any device. For example, we have it here on an iPad. So you can use it to show your patients the images of their own eyes for them to understand better what they have and to see it easily. So you can take a picture here. For example, there. And it will instantly show up on the iPad. So you could easily show it to the patient and zoom in and explain to him what he has.